stepping into your authentic sense of style and attracting so much more out of life. But before I get started in that way, I'd just like to ask you to pause with me. And I invite you to just hear a couple of quick minutes about who I am, Crumpler of Uniquely Savvy, and so that I can dispel any misconceptions you may have about me as a personal shopper and what I might be up to. You see, I'm not up here trying to spend all your money and get you into the latest and the greatest and get you looking like Hollywood. I'm really about helping you not only look good and feel great, but be comfortable and confident in your own skin. My story is my own, and that's why I started this business. You see, when I was young, I was overweight. I was very overweight. I was very understyled. I grew up in poverty. I was black. How about that? I still am black. Who knew? A little bit tanner with the weather we've been having. But on a serious note, I am black, and I was adopted into a white family in the early 70s. I see the eyes going. In Federal Way. Ooh, he says. I got a comment from the guys. Ooh, very homogenous. So there were lots of visual indicators as to why I didn't fit in, and people were always telling me, you don't fit in, you don't belong, you don't have what it takes. Can anyone relate to that? Yeah. And when you get that starting really young and you grow up with that, there's something that happens that affects your mind and your thinking and how you view yourself and how you show up in life. Well, here's what's great is something got a hold of me, thank God, and I decided, I need to make a change. I started turning my nickel into a quarter at the thrift store, standing in front of those mirrors, learning how to dress my curves and my dark skin that was unfamiliar to most around me, and my big curly hair, and my African-American features. And something magical happened as I started unveiling and discovering and exploring who I was and what was important to me and what did I like about fashion and what about my skills? What about my talents? I didn't have to look like Hollywood, you know what? And I was never going to look like Charlie's Angels. Farrah Fawcett was not going to be about me. So what I want to share with you is as I started feeling comfortable and confident in my own skin, I started to attract more in life. Kids, students, teachers, everybody started treating me differently. Followed me into college where I first thought I was going to be a lawyer. Then I thought I was going to be a psychologist. And then I thought 40 hours a week is a lot of hours. How many of you know that we, by the way, work 50 hours, sometimes 60? So what am I passionate about? And I reached way back. What had made an impact on my life? And it was when I got freedom, personal freedom. I was no longer trapped in low self-esteem and hiding and not wanting to show up and not wanting to go places. There's freedom that comes with that and from being comfortable and confident in my own skin. And I wanted to share that with men and women of all socioeconomic backgrounds, shapes, and sizes. So I graduated with a major in fashion, a major in management, a minor in business, and here I am today, passionately serving men and women for the last 9 years.